George, thanks a lot. Hard to believe it's been more than a year already since a mass shooting rocked the town of Appling, Georgia. 5 family members were killed when Wayne Anthony Hawes went on a shooting spree after a domestic dispute with his estranged wife. News Channel 6's Ashley Campbell covered that story when it happened, and she is picking it up now. Live in our newsroom with how the community is remembering those lives lost. It's a special report.
Family members I spoke with say they're still trying to wrap their heads around what happened last April the 22nd. They say it's a day that they will never forget, and now one family member is working to keep the memories of those victims alive while helping others in the Columbia County community. The flashing lights, the chilling 911 calls.
Oh God, can you hurry up?
Pure chaos in the town of Appling. April 22nd, 2016, Wayne Hawes drove to the houses of Roosevelt Burns, Reba Mae Dent, Keelia Clark, and Lizzie and Shelley Williams and shot and killed each one of them after a domestic dispute with his estranged wife, Angela Dent. Hawes eventually turned the gun on himself. 1 year later, the memories of that night still haunt family members.
That's a day that you don't like to talk about, but I don't think anyone will ever forget it.
In the Appling community, family ties run deep.
I was related in some kind of way to everyone that lost their lives that day. You know, the Burns, my great-grandmother was a Burns. My grandmother and Reba Mae were first cousins. But we always felt like she was our aunt because everybody called her Big Mom. And
Sweat says the loss of what's now called the Appling 5 is felt every single day. Just this weekend, a balloon release was held to honor the victims.
I'll go through the little neighborhood and everybody's out, you know, and it's not the same. It's definitely different. I mean, it's times when you look over and you don't see them and you just it wears you down.
Now Sweat is working to bring something positive out of this tragedy. Through his James Henry Sweat Foundation, he's starting a scholarship in the name of his cousin, Keelia Clark.
I remember when she was in high school in a CNA at Greenbrier and how she pursued to be a nurse to take care of her grandmother. That's what she used to tell everybody.
The Keelia Clark Scholarship will go to 5 students in Columbia County each year to represent the 5 lives lost that day. Sweat's efforts don't stop with the scholarship.
Every time we were on that field, he'd come across there just to kind of hang out with us. And, you know, and it's weird because we're going to start work on the field coming up, and it's going to be weird not having him there.
Sweat says Shelley Williams was always cheering on Appling's baseball team, the Georgia Mets. Now Sweat wants to turn this baseball field into much more for kids who live in the area.
And I just think it would be a neat idea if we could put a community center there and service all the kids in Appling, and you know, give them somewhere to play, you know, and you know, clean up the baseball field and build a little park area, and you know, and maybe name it the Appling 5 Memorial Park.
Bringing some light to a memory that is so dark.
We'll never forget it, and I want generations to know what these people meant to our community and our family.
And there are some startling statistics in the state of Georgia regarding domestic violence and guns. I'm taking a look at what's being done to take guns out of the hands of accused abusers. You can look for that special report this Thursday right here on News Channel 6 at 6. Jenny?
Ashley,